What is going on, guys and girls? My name is of course BPRGaming, and today I'll be bringing you a video on the first minutes of Spider-Man PS4. By this I'll be bringing you a breakdown of the very first mission of the game. Now of course there will be spoilers through this video, so if you don't want to see that then obviously turn away now, but there's not that much story spoilers to say, or however it is the first mission of the game. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So guys, like I said in the intro, this is going to be very spoiler filled. So if you don't enjoy it, then obviously leave the video now. But if you are staying, then drop a like on the video and subscribe for some more Spider-Man PS4 content. So guys, with no talking, but one thing I will say is don't go in the comment section saying the gameplay is not the first mission. I know that. They have not shown actual footage of the first mission. Of course, the game isn't out yet, but I will be going through, talking to you guys about what it is. So again, spoilers, let's get straight into it. So this comes straight from Game Informer, and the first seconds of the game focus on a black spider twisting and turning as it descends on a thin line of silk in front of an open window, backed by a vibrant sight. Now that is the first shot we see in the Spider-Man game, and it's going to be beautiful to see because the resemblance of the spider and the city and the sun, it's beautiful. So obviously this is the Game Informer rundown, so into the gameplay. So you start off the game learning the web-slinging. Despite this introduction to the game being full of tutorials, surprisingly it doesn't sound like a traditional one where it's all hand-holdy and does everything one at a time. You start off the game with a good amount of experienced Spidey skills. You have the swing, the zip, the dive, and Spidey will already have learned some cool tricks when running up building or doing a bit of parkour. In terms of the combat tutorial later, the team want you to feel like a seasoned superhero right away. So you can already do combos, kick guys into the air for some aerial punches, web them up, use a few gadgets, do some tricks, web swing kicks and web dashes to get closer, and of course environmental actions, even an Arkham style finishing takedown once you've built up enough focus, which is the special move meter. There's a lot of moves at your disposal and you can use them however you want. So for the actual mission, you start off swinging, and at one point police cars will race by, leading you to an intersection near Fisk Tower. They're trying to cause a distraction so Kingpin can escape the cop. After the baddies send in an explosive truck to disorient the PD, Spidey swoops in and steals their weapons in the chaos. Now begins the combat tutorial. So after the goons are defeated, you meet up with Yuriko, your police buddy. After a nice talk and a fist bump, Spider-Man enters Fisk Tower by using one of Fisk's goons as a battering ram through a window. The chatter of gunfire erupts again, but is snuffed out by various objects transformed into projectiles. Spider-Man swings them wildly in wide arcs over his head, and it's up to the player to pinpoint which foe will catch them with his teeth. With the power out, Spider-Man climbs the elevator shaft and reaches a dead end on the higher floor. Here you can press R3 to scan the environment, which is sort of like his Spidey sense. This locates a nearby ventilation shaft, or as Spidey puts it, his own personal ventrance. Wow. On the other end, you reach Kingpin's server room where he's instructed his men to delete all of his evidence. So you have to stop this deletion before a timer runs out, and after you've successfully done that, the Kingpin appears on a large monitor taunting Spider-Man, and the demo ends there. Now Insomniac did show Game Informer how it ends though, with Fisk finally being taken away in handcuffs after 8 long years. As Fisk is loaded into the back of the van, he warns Spider-Man he'll miss having him around. So obviously I feel like we're going to be taking on Kingpin here. Hopefully it'll be a lot more better than the fight in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where you literally have to dodge him and jump over his fat head and then just punch him. Hopefully he'll be a lot more than that. But this sounds an insane introduction to the game. Spider-Man's been trying to take on Kingpin for 8 long years, and our first introduction to him, the character, and of course the city, is by taking down one of his most fearsome foes. It's insane. The combat tutorial sounds amazing, giving you tidbits of info and abilities to start off the game with to feel like you're already a fully fledged superhero. And of course throughout the game, when you do different missions and objectives, you will obviously proceed further on through the learning curve of the game to unlock new combat abilities as well as traversal. Now the R3 to scan the environment seems very Arkham-esque, but of course Spider-Man has his Spidey sense, which I don't actually think kind of works that way, because his Spidey sense is to detect danger. Well, whether or not this is true, well obviously it's true, I'm a fucking dumbass, It's true. Maybe he has something in his helmet, you know, his new suit that he creates that allows him to scan for this type of stuff. Hey, we know Avengers Tower is in the game. Why couldn't Tony Stark help him create it? You never know. So guys and girls, that has been it for this video. But if you have enjoyed it, then why not click the like button down below, and of course subscribe to stay up to date with the latest Spider-Man PS4 news. Also, subscribing's free to the channel, so you may as well do it now. Also guys, follow me on Twitter at BPRGaming YT, and I'll see you guys in the next video.